Hello everyone, I'm Jesse Krull. Welcome to an NCAA semifinal edition of Tommy Media's The Locker Room. Just one win away from a berth in the national title game, the fourth-ranked St. Thomas football team will host Linfield Saturday at O'Shaughnessy Stadium. While the Tommies squashed Wabash 38-7 last weekend, the second-ranked Wildcats, who hail from Oregon, needed a game-winning field goal on the final play to win 38-35. Backup quarterback Tom Kinect threw for 492 yards and 5 touchdowns in Linfield's victory. I'm joined today by Coach Glenn Caruso, defensive end Eric Sutton, offensive tackle Dave Simmet. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Coach, this whole postseason you faced teams that feature a strong running game, but Linfield loves to air it out. How does the defense plan to kind of contain this passing offense?
Not easy, because anytime that you face a team this late in the season, you know that they're a very good football team, and this team is no exception. I mean, they're supremely talented, and a lot of people have had them winning it all from the very beginning. So. Much like stopping the run, the commonalities are it's going to take a complete effort and a balanced effort as well. They don't abandon the run game, so it's not like they don't have one. It's just that they're phenomenal when they throw the ball, and their offensive line does a great job giving them time, whether it's the guy that they started with all year or, like you said, when the backup comes in and throws for like 500 yards in a game. That's pretty impressive.
So stick with passing offense, Linfield's passing offense. Eric, what's kind of the mentality of a defensive lineman knowing that the offense will spread it out?
Well, like Coach Caruso said, they're a great offense, and they have a quarterback can get the ball out there, and the offensive line does a great job with protections. You just got to keep going because, you know, with the offensive line that's this good, a lot of times there's not a lot of holes in the protection. Just got to kind of keep the motor running, and hopefully it'll hit home, and hopefully the corners and safeties stick on the routes. Does
the mentality of the defense change when you know that Kinect could start or Sam Riddle could start, who was the starter?
No, not really. Regardless, we're going to bring the pressure, and we're really excited about the matchup on Saturday.
Looking at the Tommies offense, Dave, Jordan Roberts was held to under 100 yards for only the 4th time this season. Do you think he's going to be more featured this Saturday?
I think whatever their defense gives us will probably be what we do. I have full confidence in either throwing the ball or running the ball. It doesn't really matter. I think the biggest thing is we'll find a way to win.
Now looking at one of the awards this season, you're one of the finalists for the National Player of the Year. What does that mean to you?
I mean, for me, it's just a big team honor. You look at, it's not like none of the stats are any indication of just me. All the O-line stats are the 5 of us as a whole. The lack of sacks are more of an indication of how shifty John Gould is more than what we can do. And just the running yards, I mean, you talk about Jordan Roberts, Jack Kaiser, Tucker Treadle, they do yards, and then just in general, the defense puts us in great field position and gives us time to do all the stuff we need to do.
So, Coach, during your tenure, St. Thomas is 13-1 home postseason games.
Right.
So how crucial is it to have home field advantage, and what does it mean to this team?
Well, it's big. The home field advantage is certainly something that we worked hard to get, and for us to be able to be at home in Week 14 is enormous. We go back to some of our prior experiences and the runs we've made, and to be in a comfortable environment, an environment that you know. At this time of year, a lot of it is mitigating the things that you don't know. There's so many unknowns, and to not have to travel and to not have to cross the country and to be able to sleep in your own bed and go to your classes and eat when you normally do and how you do and just stay in that routine is absolutely enormous for us. Very, very happy that we're playing at home this Saturday.
And now it's time for this week's fan question. Eric and Dave, Senior Sean Hickey wants to know, who would you say has been the biggest influence on you during your football career?
I'd say whoever is the position coach. Mark Kabaki is our position coach right now, and he's just really experienced with defense. He gives a lot of great insights and has really helped me to grow, especially through this past season, the season before, and helped develop my game a lot. So,
for me, it's been the coaching staff, in particular Coach Lepshy, the line coach, and Coach Caruso. Less so about what they taught me about football and more so just about big life lessons.
Coach, kind of looking at your playing career and coaching career, who's been your biggest influence?
My father, without a doubt. And what he taught me, kind of what David was alluding to, what he taught me in terms of being a man and how to handle life, certainly were lessons that helped me in my football career. Logistically, within football, I've been blessed to have so many great coaches. I mean, guys like George Baradas was our coach the first 5 years we played. We didn't lose a game the first 5 years we played. Mike Ornato, who has a myriad of state championships back in Connecticut, was a great motivator, and personnel placement was really his thing. He knew how to get a lot out of guys. And then playing for a Hall of Fame coach in Jim Butterfield and Mike Welch when I went to Ithaca. So I've been tremendously blessed all the way up to have great influences. Now I find that our assistant coaches and our players influence me, I think, probably a little bit more than I actually influence them, believe it or not.
Thank you guys for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
If you have a question, tweet it to @TommyMedia. Thank you for tuning in. With Coach Glenn Caruso, Eric Sutton, and Dave Simmet, I'm Jesse Krull. We'll see you next time in The Locker Room.